Hi everyone, my name is Jackie Linsky and I'm the local history librarian here at the Sawyer Free Library. Today I'm going to step away from my usual videos and I'm going to be teaching you how to make paper flowers. So the first thing I'm going to do is start off with the supplies that you'll need. So first things first, you'll need a book. I suggest going about this size if you have them. I find that this personally works best for creating the petals. You're going to need a glue gun. You're going to need scissors, and a toothpick is optional. Also optional is wire for stems, and then I use these gardening shears as wire cutters. So let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is rip out some pages of the book. From there, what we're going to do is we're going to create a large triangle, a small triangle, and a medium-sized triangle. What I find is you can usually create the large triangle and then the small triangle on the same page. Taking a second page, you're going to create the medium triangle. From there, we can go ahead and start to cut them out. So you end up like this. So you'll have your 3 triangles cut out. So the next step is we're going to fold them into another triangle. So find the halfway point and create a crease and fold. You'll do this for all 3, so your triangles will end up looking like this. Then from here, you want to find the middle again and then fold it so that it looks like this. So all in all, we're going to fold our triangles 3 times each. This will lead you to these. You can see they get a bit small in some cases. From here, we're going to cut out our petals. So you want to start from the outside and you want to create a rounded top and you want to go in further towards the middle. So like this. Unfold it. And you can see that we've now created a petal-like shape. So once you do it for all 3, you're going to end up with 3 sizes looking like this. So now what you're going to want to do is take the large one and you're going to cut 3 of the petals out like so. And you want to make sure that they're all next to each other. So just like this. The medium one, you want to go ahead and cut 2 of the petals. So right here is usually what I do. I usually just pick the bottom. I find them the easiest to cut because they're the closest to me. And so your petals are now going to look like this. And the last one we'll take and we're going to cut just 1 petal out. So you can see that it's kind of a pattern. And so you have it like this. So now we have these 3. And this is when our flowers are going to really start to take shape. So what you want to do is take the largest one. And what I do is I overlap 1 petal over the other. So like this. And then I take my glue gun. And I just put a line of glue. And be careful, the glue can get really hot. And I just kind of glue them together. And I usually tap them a few times just to make sure that the glue is holding really well. So here you can see we're starting to get a flower-like shape. You then want to take your medium-sized petal. And what I do is I overlap 2. So 1, 2, and then 1, 2. And then just like before, I put a line of glue. Sometimes you just gotta push the glue stick back in. And once more, I tap them together, make sure that glue is holding really well. So now we have the large and the medium. What you're going to do is you're going to glue a circle around the bottom of the medium petals, like so. And you want to place them into your large petals and just gently tap them into place. So now your flower is going to look like this. So next, we'll take the smallest one, and I usually do 3 overlapping. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3 overlapping. So you're gonna have a shape like this. And then once more, just tap at the glue, make sure it gets a good, nice firm hold on it. And once again, take your glue gun, make a circle at the bottom, and place it into the medium petal. So now we're going to take the petals that you cut, and what I do with the largest, the one that has the 3, is I overlap one petal over one petal like so. And I kind of just tap on the page so that we get that circled effect. Take my glue gun, put that line of glue, tap at it some more, circle of glue, and then place it into the small petal. So as you can see, our flower is really starting to take shape now. Then the second one, I just let them overlap a little bit, the 2 petals, just enough so that I'm able to put my line of glue and allow them to stick together. And then circle of glue. We'll place them in. Sorry guys. Glue's starting to stick everywhere. And then for the last one, you can either do this by hand or with your toothpick, but just wrap it around the toothpick like so until you get all overlapped. And you can see right here that you have a little flap. You want to put a dot of glue with that little, where that little flap is, and then just make sure you push it down very gently. So you have it looking like this, and this is going to be the center of the flower. So we'll go ahead, we'll do in one more circle of glue, and we'll place it into the center. So now our flower looks like this. So what we can do is we can also take the toothpick. In doing this, we can kind of create a curl of the petals. It makes it look a bit more realistic. You see here. And your final result's gonna look something like this. So these are really great, especially if you put stems on. You can create bouquets like the one you see here. Or you can just have them around your house as decoration. I put some in these lanterns for centerpieces on my table. And there's just a lot of really cool things you can do with them. And the best part is there's no watering, so that's one less worry with paper flowers. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach me at jlinsky@sawyerfreelibrary.org. And thank you again for tuning in.